Thanks for coming to Barre today. As I said, we'll be using our gliders today. So if you have gliders or paper plates or socks, if you're on a hard surface, just something to help you get some gliding going on wherever you are, that would be great. Let's start by setting our posture, feet under hips. Lift up those legs in the hip sockets, lift that rib cage up off the waist, roll the shoulder blades back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. As you exhale, press that diaphragm up to fully engage all those muscles in your core. One more time. And exhale. We're going to start with a side-to-side lateral lunge in our warm-up. So starting feet parallel, you can have hands on hips or in front of you. Step out to the side, lunge, step out, and lunge. Nice. When you come up out of that lunge, try to push off your foot and point the toe just to get us into our ballet feet here, warming up the foot as well as the inner thighs, the glutes, the quads. Nice. 4. 3, pushing those glutes behind you as you come into that lateral lunge. 2. Last one. And other side. And done. Nice. Coming into our first position. So put your right toes on the ground, open up that knee, feel it spiral all the way up to the hip, left toes, nice zipped up legs here, arms out in second position for balance. We're going to bring one of those feet, the heels, into the arch of the other foot, tendu front, side, front, plie, and you can either jump or step to change the other foot in front, tendu front, side, front, plie, changement. Our tendu is just running that toe along the floor, pointing those toes, side, front, changement. If you're doing the jump, always starting and ending in a plie with a bent knee. Hello, front, side, front, changement, front, side, front, changement. 2 more sets, front, side, front, changement, front, side, front, changement. Last set, front, side, front, changement, and front, side, front, changement. Nice. Arms down. Last warm-up move. We're going to come into our second position, plie. So second position, feet wide at 45 degrees. Open out those arms, coming down into your plie. Hips come straight down, not pushing those glutes behind. We're going to lift up those feet, rise up, plie, heels down, heels up, rise, plie, down, up, rise, plie, down. Nice. You should really be feeling this in your glutes. Up, rise, plie, down, up, rise, plie, down. 4 more. Up, rise, plie, down. 3 more. Up, rise, plie, down. 2 more. Last one. Plie, walk those feet in. Coming to our arm series, let's pick up our weights. We're gonna, at some point, come down onto the mat with our gliders to do our triceps. So just make sure that you've got your mat and your gliders handy. We're gonna start with a side raise, and we're gonna do pulses here. So feet parallel, Lift up tall, shoulder blades back, arms out. We're gonna have those hands pointing down, and we're gonna do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands back. 5, 6, 7, 8, and front. 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. 5, 6, 7, 8, pulse down. 5, 6, 7, 8, pulse back. 5, 6, 7, 8, pulse front. Shoulders are down. 5, 6, 7, 8, pulse up. 5, 6, 7, 8, pulse down. 5, 6, 7, 8, pulse back. 5, 6, 7, 8, pulse front. 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Last set, down. 5, 6, 7, 8, and back. 5, 6, 7, 8, and front. 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You made it. Awesome. Take a moment, shake out those arms. We're going to do the same thing with our front raise. So reset those feet, hip distance, reset that posture, shoulder blades down the back. Lift those arms in front, down. 5, 6, 7, 8, and out. 5, 6, 7, 8, and in. 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. 5, 6, 7, 8, and out. 5, 6, 7, 8, and in. 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. Halfway down. 6, 7, 8, and down. 5, 6, 7, 8, and out. 5, 6, 7, 8, and in. 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Last set, down. 5, 6, 7, 8, and out. 5, 6, 7, 8, and in. 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and done. Awesome. Get your mat and your gliders. Lay out that mat. Pick up those gliders. They're going to be off the front of the mat because they need to be on a gliding surface. So we're going to have hips down on the mat, but belly is not collapsed here on the mat. So belly is strong. You should feel a little bit of a lift here. Gliders under your hands. Right now, elbows are right under the shoulders. Maintaining that good core posture. You should not feel anything in your lower back. Your lower back shouldn't be collapsed. Reach one arm out, bring it in. Out and in. So we're working on keeping those arms parallel. You should have a nice amount of weight on the glider. You can do this without a glider. You can just tap your hand out and bring it in. But if you've got the glider and you're putting weight on it, you're doing a lot of work for your tricep. So you should feel it along the back of your arm. And in, out, and in. So stay with this, or you can go both arms, come in. Both arms, come in. Again, lots of weight on that glider. Strong belly, protecting the lower back. Really work to draw those arms in, keeping them parallel. Elbows not flaring out. Out and in. Out and in. 4, 4, 3, 2, Last one, like this. You can set your gliders to the side, back into that Sphinx pose, strong belly, lift up onto those arms, tap, tap, tap. So alternate tapping those elbows down, tap, tap. Trying to get that elbow down right in line with the shoulder and the hand, not letting it flare to the outside. Strong core. Awesome, awesome job, you guys. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. We're going to do the hard thing. We're going to do both elbows at the same time. We'll just do 8 counts. Really try to make it work. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. So that modified tricep push-up, that's a great way to modify for good tricep work. It's a little less stressful than a full tricep push-up. Picking up our weights again, we are coming into our flies. So feet hip distance and parallel, soft knee, hinge from the hip, no booty in, no booty out, just a nice straight spine. Roll those shoulders back, fly those arms up and down, squeezing the shoulder blades behind. Lots of work in that back. Squeeze and down, squeeze and down. Nice. Squeeze and squeeze for 4, 3, 2, 1, and we pulse, 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 pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze and hold, squeeze for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Coming into some standing chest work. So we're going to do some standing chest rows, arms up like we did for our front raises. Pull, extend, pull, extend. So when you pull, you need to kind of brace your core because otherwise your body kind of wants to, move with the weights. Brace your core, all that work happening above the chest, working those shoulders, working that chest. 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms extend, face the palms, open, in, open, in. So a standing chest fly here. Lots of work in that chest, getting that chest as open as you can. Soft elbows, but arms roughly parallel to the floor. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Last thing, we're going to do some bicep work. Let's stand in our first position here. I'm going to start with some hammer curls, shoulders back, palms facing to the front, curl up, curl down, curl up. Just warming up the biceps with this full range, zipping up those inner thighs, core engaged. 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms out, 90-degree angle, hands up, hands in, hands up, hands in. So a static hold with a rotation at the wrist and the elbow. That should really engage your biceps. You should feel them working to stabilize the hands and arms as you move through your range of motion. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands stay up, open, in, open, in, open, in. Now the rotation is coming more from the shoulder, nice and slow, not putting pressure on that shoulder. Chest engaging. 2 here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay out. Last move. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Weights to the side. Coming to our chair or our banister or wall or whatever you have. We're going to start by facing that chair. And we are going to be in our first position. We're going to be in a tendu coming into a plie. Tendu, plie, tendu, plie. So we're staying nice and tall, head and shoulders remaining upright. Plie, tendu, plie for 4, 3, 2, 1. Coupe that outside foot, just coming into a plie with this standing foot. Plie, plie, plie pulse. A little demi plie pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Second set. Releve. Releve always optional. Coming up onto those toes. And we're going to come into a dégagé, plie, dégagé, plie. So that toe is lifting off the ground, dégagé, plie, and you can hover that foot or not. I'm on my bad ankle right now, so I'm going to bring my toes to the floor for a little more stability. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we pulse, 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 pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1. Set that heel down. Other side. Again, you could stay facing the chair. I just came out because it's a little easier to demo for you. So you can face the chair, have one hand on it, whatever you prefer. Starting in that first position, we're coming into our tendu, plie, tendu, plie, tendu, plie, tendu, plie. Nice. Nice tall spine, head and shoulders up to the sky. Plie, tendu, plie for 4, 3, 2, 1. Coupe that foot, pulse, pulse, pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up to releve, and we're going to come out to a dégagé, plie, dégagé, plie. So that just means that this toe is hovering off the floor. You can keep it above the floor for the plie, or bring some toes to the floor for stability. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we pulse, pulse, pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Nice job. Shake out those ankles. Coming back to face the bar. So we're going to do a squat. Well, not really a squat. We're going to be up on our toes. Those knees are going to come forward. We're going to be head and shoulders upright, knees forward. So to the front, bend those knees. To the bar, bend the knees. To the back, to the bar. So kind of a little bit of a chair squat, except for we're keeping that head and shoulders high, really working our quads here. Paying attention to your knees. If this is causing them pain, then you will just come into a regular squat, pushing those glutes behind. If you've got nice control, hopefully this shouldn't cause any consternation to your knees. But if it is, just modify to a squat. And back. And face the bar. So stay with that, or we're going to come into a modified squat and a jump. Modified squat, switch jump. Modified squat, switch jump. Modified squat, switch jump. So trying to get that 180 degrees, starting and ending on a bent knee. 4, 3, 2, last one, feet down, really nice. Okay, you're gonna need lots of room for the next one. Bar is optional. We're gonna use one glider, and we're gonna do a front to back lunge. So feet will be parallel, hand on hip. If you're using the bar, one hand on the glider, glider under the outside foot, coming forward into a lunge, coming back into a lunge. Forward, so we're bending both knees in both lunges, and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Using this glider to get yourself a big range of motion, moving far to the front or the back in your lunge. Head and shoulders upright, trying to get those hips to just go straight up and down rather than thinking of bowing forward. So hips are just down and up and down and up. So they're not going, diagonally to the front or the back. 4, 3, 2, last one, stay back here, and we pulse, 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 pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise it up. Woo. Other side. So a glider under the other foot. We kind of already worked both sides because we were doing front to back. But let's let this foot be dominant here. Front. Oops, I need a little more space. And back. Front. And back. Again, thinking about those hips going straight up and down. You should already be warm for this movement. Front and back, setting both knees, front and back. For 4, 3, 2, last one, hands on hips, and we pulse, pulse, pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Nice job. Putting this bar back in place. We are going to do the opposite of our warm-up move. So in our warm-up move, we were in our second position, went down to a plie, lift, rise. So with this, instead, arm out for stability. We're going to lift into the releve, plie, rise, heels down. Eleve, plie, rise, heels down. Keeping these hips in the same plane. We're not pushing the glutes behind us. Head and shoulders rising straight up from those hips. Plie, up, heels down. Up, plie, up, heels down. Nice. Keep it going. Up, heels down. Up, plie, up, heels down for 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. Stay up on those toes. Down and up, down and up for 8, 7, 6. Really strong core. You can work on your balance here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels down. Rise it up. Move your chair out of the way. Our last move will be at center floor. We're going to do curtsy lunges with a glider. So get one of your gliders. You're going to choose a foot to have that glider under. Tendu out. Curtsy behind. Hips stay square. Leg crossing behind. Curtsy and out. Curtsy and out. Curtsy out. Curtsy and out. So feel this cross with those thighs. Feel the inner thighs squeeze as you come into the curtsy. You're sitting those glutes back behind. Nice straight line from that heel up to the knee. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay down here. Out, behind. Out, behind. So this knee is staying in this plie. Out. Yes. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise it up. Bring that foot around. Switching feet. Really nice. First position. Arms out. Plie. Tendu. Plie. Tendu. Coming into our curtsy. And open. Pushing those glutes back. Squeezing the thighs together. Hips square, not swiveling those hips toward that back leg. For 4, 3, 2. Stay down here and keeping this foot in our plie. Open and in. Open and in. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, really sit back here, rise it up, bring that foot back to first. Nice job. Coming down to our mats for our core series. You'll still want to have your gliders handy because we'll be using them for some of our moves. We're going to start with a plank rotation. Down a little. Starting with a plank rotation. So we're going to be on our hands. Hands are right under shoulders. You can be on your knees for this. If you're on your knees, you'll just kind of rotate one knee through, rotate the other knee through. If you're on your toes, we're going to rotate that foot, rotate. So shoulders are staying pretty square to the mat. Hips are twisting, and we're bringing that foot out. Tap, tap. Nice twist. Lots of oblique work here. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg through, bring the arm up, coming into a tripod side plank for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other leg, tripod side plank for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming to your knees, roll your wrists, roll your ankles. I mean, not your ankles. Roll your wrists, squeeze your fingers. Coming now to some inner thigh work with a plank. With a glider. You may want to roll up your mat to give a little cushion to your knee. We're going to come up onto our knees. Actually, I need to move over a little bit more. So one knee is on this mat, other foot on the glider. Hands on hips or in front of you, moving that whole body, draw it in. So inner thigh work here, push out, pull in. That pull in is coming from right there in that inner thigh. We're taking a pause. It's not a bounce at the bottom. It's a start from 0. Out and in. Nice. You should really feel this on those inner thighs, also in the glute, but really a lot on the inner thighs. And in. Core is engaged, especially as you pull in. You want to maintain a nice straight posture, not like jerking your body to get some momentum. Nice core engagement, super tall lift. And in for 4, 3, 2, last one, stay out here. Pulse, pulse, pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Get ready to switch to the other side. So roll up your mat for a little cushion on that other knee. Get your glider, foot extended, out and in, out and in. So that foot, you're trying to have your body parallel not having that foot coming in front of the body. So nice. And to the side. Out. Squeeze in. Out. Squeeze in. For 8, 7, 6. I'm getting a good little range of motion here. 5. Definitely go far enough that you're feeling this. 4, 3, 2, last one, and we pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, both gliders. So this is going to be a little bit similar to what we were doing with our triceps, but this time we're going to be targeting our core. So we got both hands under the glider. We're starting in a tabletop position. So you've got our hands under our shoulders, knees under hips. Reach those arms out until you come to a modified plank position. And now pull in using the core. So throughout this movement, your hands stay approximately under your shoulders. Try not to make this into a shoulder workout. Use that core to pull yourself in. So if you're extending your hands a lot, you're really putting the work into your shoulders. The hands stay nice and steady under the shoulders. Out. Draw in. And that inward movement is initiated by tightening the lower belly and lifting the belly button up toward the ceiling. So really feel that core engagement happening. You can take this work to other muscle groups, but that's not why we're doing this. 4, roll in. 3, roll in. 2, roll in. Last one. Roll in. Gliders to the side. You can stay in on your knees, or you can come into toe plank, and we're just going to rock, 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 rock. So again, don't let the work come into your shoulders. Hands start right under that shoulder. You should feel the core muscles straining as you rock forward, rock back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit back, roll those wrists. Coming onto our back now. And we're going to start with just a straight crunch, regular crunch. Feet hip distance apart. Arms crossed or fingertips lightly holding your ears, and reach that face up to the ceiling. Press the face up to the ceiling. Don't think about bringing that nose to the knees. Think about lift rather than up, over, up and down, up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to bring those legs into it, extend the arms, lift one leg, crunch and clap. Other leg, crunch and clap. Or more of a tap, but you don't have to clap. Tap, tap. Nice. Tap. So really feel that belly button pressing down from the spine. Nice core engagement. Good alignment of the head with the spine. You don't want to tuck your chin in and cut off your airway. For 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, you can stick with either of those variations, or you can pick up your gliders. You don't really need them, but they make it a little fun. And we're going to lift both arms and legs, clap and down, clap and down. So really stabilize through that core as you lift your legs and your head and shoulders. Exhale, clap, inhale, exhale, inhale. Work with your breath. I hope you're feeling this. It's definitely kicking in for me. Nice traditional core burn. Lift and tap. For 4 and 3, 2, last 1. Stay up here. Out, in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gliders to the side. You've made it to the end of our workout. Let's do some stretching. Start with a pencil stretch. Extend those arms, extend the legs. You can reach through one arm and then the other. Good stretch on that belly that's been working so hard. Come all the way up and over into a down dog. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, tuck the toes under, push those glutes up to the sky. Roll through the shoulders, dropping the head down between the arms. Float the heels down the mat. Good stretch along the back of the leg. You can bend one knee, get an extra stretch on the other leg, and bend the other. And we're gonna stretch our hips. Lift your right leg up in the air, bend that knee, open the hip. Look for that right heel underneath the left arm. And now bring that right knee between the hands. Left foot, top of the foot goes on the mat. Inhale, tiny back bend. Exhale, reaching forward. Letting the chest collapse over the thigh. Try to let go of that hip. You can use your arms as a pillow if it's too intense to have your head down on the mat. Hands under shoulders. Push that leg back up into the air. Bring a foot down. Lift the left leg in the air. Bend the knee, open the hip. Look under the right arm for that left heel. And then rotate it through. Knee between the hands. Inhale, a little back bend. Exhale, stretch and reach. Try to relax into that hip. Hands under shoulders, tuck that back toe, lift the leg back in the air, back to our down dog. Walk those feet up to the hands, forward fold. Roll it up slowly, head last. Shoulders down, stepping into our wide second position. Reset that tall spine one more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, plie. Inhale and exhale. One more time. And exhale. Gentlemen, take your bow. Ladies, take your curtsy. Thank you for joining for Barre today. I hope you have a great afternoon.
Thank you so